One removed from the United Kingdom for immigration violations was among 29 deportees who arrived in Kingston, Jamaica on Wednesday. The 29 landed at the Norman Manley International Airport aboard a Titan Airlines charter flight. From the airport, they were taken to the Harmon Barracks for processing by the police. Before long, the deportees, some with large bags, began emerging in groups. They all declined to speak with reporters. Oswald Dawkins, the president of the National Organization for Deported Migrants, also turned up at Harmon Barracks. He did not want to appear on camera, but said he was there to support the deportees.
Persons may come down and they need to know how to go about getting their birth certificate. Birth certificate is the first piece of document that you need to have, because without that you cannot get a TRN or any other kind of Jamaican ID. So we assist persons in getting that, right? Telling them how to go about getting that. Telling them how to go about getting their TRN, their electoral thing, their ID. Persons will also come down, and as returning residents, they will also need to go and clear their personal property that their family may send down to them. So we also provide information to them along those lines.
Henry Moses was at Harmon Barracks to identify a deportee now in his 40s. He said the man left Jamaica when he was a toddler.
He left there at 5, and his mother died over there, and his grandmother is very shaky, So he realized now that she'll have to take up this responsibility of sheltering him, which she can, but to get him adjusted. And as what I said about other deportees, sometimes it's not all deportees are bad. Some are good, some are bad. When they go over to England, they sometimes hide their identification. So when the cops catch them now, they don't know what country they are from. And they are over there working until one day the Home Office comes down on them. Some of them over there and don't get regularized. It's best not to get deported.
About a week and a half, there was an article in the Jamaican Gleaner. And that article, the headline mentioned something about violations. And now when you read the article, all it talked about was the possible crimes or not that the persons who were coming down may or may not have committed. Now I am saying, if you're going to print an article, you want to get on both sides. What about violations that may have occurred from the UKN in terms of persons who may have been there when they were certain age, when they went up, and any violations that may have taken place?
Moses was concerned about deportees who had no one to receive them.
Well, it's sad, but thank God for Father Olong, he has built a lot of shelters all over the place that he can house these people, So there is a place. And I heard that if you do not have someone to receive you, the Harmon Barracks people will hold on to you and get you into one of these homes. There's one just up the road, there's one behind the Ministry of Education. They're all over the place.
We are not counselors, but we also provide counseling to those the persons, and also the family members. So in a nutshell, we provide what we call support services.
The reintegration of deportees has long been a concern in Jamaica. Damian Mitchell for the Gleaner Online.
In this video, we take a look at these 56 Jamaicans who have been deported from the United Kingdom back into Kingston, Jamaica for various reasons. And I think this is a very sad situation. It is a very sad moment for most of them, if not all of them. Because come to think of it, that you are living in a country where you have built, you are bold, even if you don't have a house built by yourself or owned by yourself, you have lived over there, you have built some kind of a community around you, you have neighbors and everything, and then being taken away from that place to a different place, even though it may be your home country, but some of them did not even know family members to go back to. And this, I think, is a very sad situation. Looking at this in the sense that there are people who left Jamaica for the United Kingdom when they were young. So probably it was their parents who took them from Jamaica to the United Kingdom. And they have lived there almost all their life. And then one day they have to be returned back from the United Kingdom back to Jamaica to start life. It looks like all over again. And it becomes very, very disturbing. And I think this is very disheartening because there are some of them who may not even have any families to rely on back home in Jamaica. For instance, someone who was just 5 who went over there and is now grown up, coming back to Jamaica will not be able to identify any family member. And in such a situation, it means the person is going to start life all over again, do everything, start everything afresh. And this is very, very difficult situation. Looking at how they are going to reintegrate back into the Jamaican community or society will be a very hard nut to crack. It is a very sad situation that life always happens and things always takes a turn. So this is what has happened to some Jamaicans who were deported back to Kingston, Jamaica, about 56 of them. This is what happened. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Just locate the subscribe button down there. Click on the subscribe button. Click as well on the notification bell. And I'd like to see you in the next video.